back, everyone. What is it, the 4th episode of the Matt Damon Fan Club podcast? Finally, the boy Ty is back after his brutal experience, I'm assuming, with Kevin Teodoro. Ty, can you go through what happened with you two?
I was blacked out the whole time.
Really? So you weren't able to get anything?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Maybe that's how bad it was.
Well, you know, after we talked about Kevin and then you were taken. That's why you were gone for the other episodes. John is still missing in action.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that serious.
I know. But yeah,
we were worried about you, Ty.
We were quite worried.
Yeah.
I
appreciate the concern.
We have 5 of us today out of the 6. Like I said, John is still gone. If you're noticing anything different, 2 of us got new mics, and other 2 more are on the way for Carson and I. Camden and Aidan just got some new mics. We spent... How much did we spend on just new stuff?
217.
Each though.
$217 each.
Yeah,
so we spent about $900 on podcast equipment, making everything look awesome. It's all gonna be here by the next episode. Top of the line mics, top of the line mixer, and we're gonna be doing it in person.
Yes.
Well, we got it
right now with the mics, I don't know if it sounds as good as it will because Discord probably makes it sound a little worse.
Yeah, doing it over line is not as good. But yeah, so we got the whole setup done today. We bought a bunch of those foam thingies, covered a wall, moved all my desk around and stuff. So now I have a studio, and next episode is gonna be dope for a couple of good reasons.
Yes. So we got the...
I don't know why all my stuff is coming way later as well.
Yeah, my mic was supposed to show up today for this episode, but USPS said it was late. But I mean, understandable.
There's a lot going on right now. Should we talk about the reasons?
Should we talk about why next
Can
episode
I bring something out
Go for it.
quick?
Go for it.
Okay, a lot of people that are listening probably won't understand this, but I'm the youngest out of my friend group, and they joked around that I'm 12 years old.
Well, it's because you are.
I'm not 12 anymore because I got my license.
It's a permit.
Skip the whole 4
There's
years.
A 12-year-old on the road. Oh no.
Yes, Aidan did get his license, and now his age is forever locked at 16. It never changes.
That's actually not a bad age to end at. Like if you had any
until
I'm over 18 and I'm somebody and they say that.
We're gonna tell everyone that you ever meet that you're 16.
Let's say you had to stay one age the rest of your life. What would you do? I would say 17 or 18. Let's say everything's legal too.
Oh, everything's
you can
legal.
Drink and stuff, all that.
So then, all that would matter
is I don't know how you look and your
your fitness. Would your knowledge be the same? Because I'm sure
I think it would increase.
Probably
it's just
20.
your God.
Yeah, I'd agree. 20.
I'd want to be
28.
Yeah,
28.
I would say 25 actually, because that's when you're. Because as you get older, you get just strength. Even if you're not working out or something, you're just gonna get stronger as you get older.
Fine.
But
I'll change it to 22.
But 28, if you can go through enough school, so you got through all high school, a good amount of college, and you've also worked a couple years, so I think you know everything you need to. You can
I mean you're 17 and you're going through college. You stay, you get all the wisdom. I'm just saying
so you're just going by looks?
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah,
I'd want to be 20.
Really?
Exactly,
okay.
20.
Yeah,
I
20.
Because for football players and athletes, they kind of peak at 23.
Later. Yeah.
Well, I mean, LeBron is really old, and he's basically peaking his career right now.
His son is an R grade, right?
No.
I think he's one younger.
Yeah.
Oh, what a guy. So he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very large specimen.
He's 6'4" or something.
Because LeBron wanted to wait to retire till he gets to play with his son, right?
Jesus Christ.
Wasn't that the thing? I mean, that's only 3 more years.
Oh, actually, he got that.
Wait, how many years do basketball players stay in college before they get drafted?
1.
They
Oh,
have
there's-
to do
oh,
one,
so I
yeah.
guess it's 4 more years.
No, actually, soon it's going straight from high school. I'm pretty sure next season.
Wait, so
Interesting.
that became a thing after LeBron and Kobe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause they got drafted right out of high school.
But it's coming back again.
Yeah. Why would
Interesting.
you only have to go for 1 year to college? What would that do for you?
I have no idea. Maybe it's
doesn't it
because
increase your
like
stock?
What?
it could.
Like for like
Yeah,
for
like your
college
draft
athletes,
stock.
you have like a draft stock, yeah.
Like if you
Oh.
go 1 year and then you flop that year,
Yeah.
but
so
at the
like
same
what,
time, it's like you could get injured in college and then never play a game in the
Yeah.
NBA, never get
yeah,
that contract.
but like with Joe Burrow or whatever, normally people get drafted their junior year, but Joe Burrow played the extra year and his stock like skyrocketed,
Skyrocketed.
and then he went all the way to first overall pick. So I don't know.
Wow.
He probably would have gone undrafted his junior year.
But at the same time, it could go the other way completely.
the other
Like you
way.
could have a superstar junior year and then you get injured and then your draft stock goes to nothing.
So that's why
So-
it's weird, like going straight out of high school. I'm like, you don't have any upper level experience.
Well,
Yeah.
except people really only like LeBron do it. Where LeBron
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
a top, he was a first round pick, like high first round pick. Like, oh, was he third overall?
He was first overall.
He was first. Shit,
Oh wow.
that's a really stacked draft class as well. Yeah, and
Yeah, it
because
had
everyone knew it.
Carmelo, him. And
But like Michael Jordan could not have gone straight from high school. He would have
no, yeah.
not gotten
No.
drafted out of high school at all. So it just kind of varies.
Mm. Ty, is it you doing that crumpling?
Huh? Maybe.
Your little microphone.
You're crumpling in the background.
It's all the air crumpling.
Oh.
Let's do our little thing where we talk about what we did for the week.
No.
I don't think we did much except today.
No.
Today's been such a long day.
Yeah. that was
Yeah.
not
It's been like
fun.
kind of fun, but also.
I've been stressed out all day. You guys all heard, right, that we're going back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
Sweet.
for everyone that don't know, basically, lady called me from Depot Bay and said, which is like one town over, like 15 minutes from where we live, and she said she wanted us to like repaint her deck and stuff. So we checked it all out and we got it all prepared and we started sanding it today, and then we started running sanding, and then all of a sudden all the sanders turn off, and like and so none of them work, and we try other plugs, and then she comes out and she's like, my TV just turned off, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think we tripped a fuse or something. And then so like, yeah, we go and we spend like half an hour trying to mess with the fuse box and different plugs and stuff, and we just couldn't figure it out. And then so
Yeah.
like that was after I spent $600 on materials to prepare for this. So then all of a sudden then we couldn't get anything done, and like we don't get paid till we get done. So that was pretty stressful. And then like after we figured out that we couldn't do anything, she's like, I'll get an electrician on Monday. Today's Saturday. And then I told her, okay, just give us a call after that. And she said, we'll see.
Oh.
And so I thought that it was gonna be bad news, but luckily she called me like, I don't know, like 2 hours later, and she was like, hey, we messed with the fuses some more and we got it all figured out. So that was some good news, and we're going back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that
stressful.
would've- If she like, cause you spent like $600 on like getting different sanders and
I
stuff.
I spent like $300 on this paint stuff, and then I had one sander. I thought I could do it on my own, and I started, and went really slow, and then so I'm like, I gotta get some more sanders. So then I spent like $300 on sanders, and so yeah, but we're working hard. And then you know what happened after that? I was like, I need to relieve some stress. I'm gonna go get some food. Got a burrito and a Pepsi. Drove home. I had a lot of stuff in my hands when I got out of the car. Set the Pepsi on my roof, and then it fell off. Spilled all over the place. I didn't even sip it once. It was so sad.
Why was
but-
it open?
It wasn't open. It was in like one of those like fountain drink,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and I set it on my roof to like put my wallet in my pocket instead of my hand. It just fell off, and I was so
Your
sad.
little ground isn't even in your driveway. Your driveway sucks.
I know it does.
I mean,
But-
it's just weird.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Okay. Let's talk a little about next week's episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll have our cool mics in the mixer, and then we'll also have a pretty special guest.
If you guys remember, in the last episode, we brought up. I can't remember. Does anyone remember exactly what we said, or why
I
we were
think
talking
you
about
said,
him?
like, you said that he added you back on Snapchat.
Yeah. So if you don't know who it is, his name is PNW Marco. You've probably seen him on TikTok. He made the sus dances. So I was on his TikTok, saw that he was like advertising his Snapchat, added him, just for fun to see what's up. He added me back, and I was like, oh, I'll send him a message, say that I like his videos. So I do that, wasn't really expecting anything. So I opened it. I'm like, oh, I could send him another message. And so I asked him if he wanted to be on the podcast, and he's like, yeah, dude, I'm totally down. Let me know a date, and I'll check my schedule. So about a week ago, I told him we'll do it next week on the 15th.
Yeah.
So I'll probably text him again in the next couple of days just to make sure we're all prepared. But hopefully, if everything goes right and he's not busy or anything, we should have him as a guest on the next episode, which is pretty awesome.
Yes.
For such a, he seems like a really fun guy to talk. So we'll get him on, ask him some good questions, and just hang out with him. So yeah,
got a quite unique platform.
if you don't know who he is, at PNW Marco on TikTok, and I think it's the same on Instagram. So check him out. Hopefully he'll be on next week. Yeah,
He has a lot of followers.
he does.
We're getting that clout.
Yeah, so I think it's really cool. Just especially, I mean, we are a small podcast, so we're not ashamed, we're not embarrassed, like we're tiny. That's what you expect from the start, and mainly we're just doing this for fun anyways. We just want to see how it goes. So I think it's gonna be a pretty cool thing, and it's awesome to see that we're growing. So we're upgrading the setup. We're getting guests on. More people text us all the time that they're really liking the episodes. So one guy texted me. His name is Tage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Ty. So
my God.
No, I just started.
That laugh time.
I just know where this is going. I know where it's going. It's
Oh.
funny.
So the people that go to school with us definitely know who Tage is. If you don't, he's just a guy, Don't got much to say about him.
I don't know.
He was funny. I mean, I don't want to
He
say.
had sausage fingers.
Okay, I don't know about that. No,
I think he was pretty mixed between like the friend groups. Like I don't know if any of us were super close to him, but we definitely all knew him and talked to him every so often.
Yeah, I liked him. He did. I mean, I feel like he had a tough time, just trying to find that like core squad, like we have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I think I see him like post pictures of him and his friends and stuff up in Portland. So that's pretty cool.
No, I think he's doing good for himself now.
That's awesome. That's
Happy
really
for
good.
that guy.
That's awesome. Also, Portland.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
I had a
Sounds like a fun environment.
I went to his birthday party. Did any of you guys go to his birthday party with me?
I was there.
didn't.
You were there,
I
Ty?
did.
No.
Ty, I really wanted to tell the stories about that, but I feel like if we do, we'll be putting him on blast, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys later, but we can't tell the
Wait,
podcast.
what did he text you?
I don't know what he texted me. I think he just said it was really good. Keep it up. And I'm like, thanks, man. So yeah. But that surprised me because me and Tage, we don't have the best history.
Carson and I witnessed this.
I know. So basically, let me set the stage for y'all real quick. I was big into basketball. It was middle school. Big into basketball. Huge fan of LeBron James. Just got some money or something, and I really, really liked this LeBron jacket on Nike.com. It was like $110. So I got it all ordered. It was sick. It was like black, had the little LeBron logo. It's all clean, black on black, and had like a bunch of little lines, dashes on them. They all look like a bunch of little hit markers. It's pretty dope. Show up to school, First day wearing it ever. Feeling so confident. Hype. Science class comes around with Tage. We're making like some little boats or something, and we're putting candles in them and lighting them like in an aquarium, like paper boats or something. And the boy Tage, we have one of these candles lit. It's like one of those tiny ones that's in like the aluminum, like the really tiny ones. And so it's like it's been burning for a little, so it's full of all candles are wax. So it's full of wax, right? Because it's been burning for a little bit. I can't remember. I must have said something to make him a little upset, but we forget that part, so I look like the victim. So he picks it up and throws it all over my brand new LeBron jacket. I get pissed. Don't say anything. Walk out the classroom. I'm just like, bruh, not dealing with this. I just leave. I come out into the hallway. You know who I see? I see Carson and Aidan just walking around. I think I told them everything that happened. I was mad. Okay? And then I'm just talking with them, trying to cool myself down. I hear the door open up. I look behind me. There he is, curly-headed Tage man. Ooh, I don't think he wants to mess with me. So, yeah, I don't know what he thought coming out there, but then he started walking towards me. I'm like, Carson, I'm gonna punch this guy. And then I turn around and I punch him right like in the middle of his torso. I thought about punching him in the head, but I really thought it was like too mean.
What do you mean in the middle of the torso? Like
in the middle,
it's
like right. It's like
center.
It's like right between like your gut and like the part where your rib cage meets. I think is where I punched him.
It's not fun to get hit there.
Yeah. So like I was
even like a light tap there is just like. Huh.
I thought about like punching him in the head, but I'm like, nah, that'll be too mean. I don't want to actually hurt him, and I also don't want to get in trouble. So nobody expecting me to punch him. I didn't even realize I was that mad, but I just turn around.
You were like jokingly saying that.
Hit him with that right hook right in the middle of his torso, and he doesn't say a word. And then I can't remember what.
He was gonna go back into the classroom, and then he reached for the handle, and he just kind of like sat down, dropped down.
He slowly fell down.
Do you think they're gonna knock the wind out of him or what?
Oh yeah, I think that's what happened.
I tried also not to punch him hard because I didn't want to hurt him, but I wanted him to knock it off. But
the weirdest part though was that the next class, that was first period. In the next class we all had it together, including Tate. We had it second period English, and everybody just walked in, and I just looked over, and I was just so confused. I also wasn't like super close with Lex at the time, and I was just walking around with Carson during leadership. We had like nothing to do at the time, so we were just walking around the school, and I just saw it was just so confusing everything that was going on.
What grade?
I was just really confused the whole time.
It was Mr. Boudry, so it was 6th grade.
Sixth, okay.
Yeah.
Man, that was
not
great.
great.
It was 7th grade.
Was it?
Yeah,
because I was in leadership in 6th grade.
Yeah, and we had,
Lex. It was robotics.
Oh, it might have been, yeah.
Was I in second period English?
maybe.
Probably.
I know I had Johan and Saint. Oh,
Ty, were you in it?
2nd period, 7th grade.
I was in your class.
Miss Fisher.
Oh, Miss Fisher.
Oh God. 7th grade it's like a fever dream to me. I just don't remember any of it. 6th grade feels like it happened before 7th grade.
I just remember Mr. Boudry and
Oh, never mind, Lex. Now that I think about it.
What?
6th grade did happen before 7th.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no. Like, 6th grade feels more recent. I mean,
Okay.
6th grade feels like way more recent, and it's really weird. 7th grade just never happened. I just don't.
I did know you, Lex, in 6th grade. We were the Boudry pals.
Yeah, we were.
In science, we popped off.
That was fun. That was
second
was mad
semester,
about
I
that.
think.
No.
We'll never forget Crystal. And was one of them? It was Brad.
Oh, I know about
Wait,
that.
but we need to have before. We need to talk about so we all Mr. Boudry would always have these projects going on for the whole class, and me and Lex would always it's like a week-long project. Always pump it out in the first day, and then Mr. Boudry, I don't know, he thought we were G's or something, and then he would give us separate work, and we got to do cool stuff to test out, and we got to do this weird what's it called?
We were doing Punnett squares, so you can see
Yeah.
parents and then their traits go down to their kids.
And then we got to cut out these little characters.
They were like
these little
ghosts.
creatures. And then I don't know, we just made a ginormous family.
And we had.
And then I think Aidan and Johan were a little jealous. because they
Johan
were
and I, we were always second. We never got the extra work, which I'll take the blame for that. I hate science and I suck at it. So I'll take the blame for that, even if it wasn't my fault. I can't remember 6th grade science too well. I just remember some parts. But I like that class a lot.
Yeah, me too.
The only thing
I
I remember
remember-
about that class is Aidan Pockris and I were on a group, and this is like Aidan Pockris is like way a million times better now. He was actually fine then as well, just not in like big groups. Like Aidan Pockris was cool. We had a project together, and he was cool then. But this was also like when I first met him, and he did some things that pissed me off sometimes. But like other than that, he was fine. But then once we got in this group, I just like sat there on my computer, and he just did the project for me basically.
Oh.
And we got like an A, and I'm just like, sick. This is great.
Wow.
And I was like doing stupid shit for like a YouTube channel I was trying to make the whole time, and it was just like,
wasn't that for cars or something?
no, I
remember
don't
you
fucking
doing
know.
something for that.
There were so many different times I tried to do that when I was younger.
I think most kids have.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
have a
looking
lot of
back.
embarrassment
I'll be
stuff.
looking back through like Google Photos things, and it'll show up like a profile picture that I made for an account, like a YouTube account I made, like trying to make a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I would just like cringe so hard because it's just like so bad. I'm like, oh, I really made that. Like
was
that's
really-
so bad.
I was really into it back in like 4th grade. I have probably like 25 videos privated from 4th grade.
That's funny. Yeah. You never grow up from making YouTube. You just move on to podcasts.
I mean, we're gonna go back to YouTube because of the videos.
Oh yeah, we are on YouTube. I got an email the other day while I was at work that there's a class action lawsuit against Google Plus.
Whoa.
Wait,
So-
what's Google?
Google Plus was like it was like Google's attempt at a social media, but you had to make one for a YouTube account.
Oh yeah.
So it was like a class action lawsuit, and I think it was about, they were suing about like bugs that allowed app developers to like find private information. So I was reading about it. It said get with the class action lawsuit, you get up to $12.
Oh, nice.
So I said I don't really care that much, but yeah.
Are you getting $12?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to fill out all the paperwork to make myself a part of it, so I don't care. I'll survive without my $12.
Oh well.
But
Was it up to $12 or
it
like
was
a $12
it was
minimum?
up to $12.
Oh, so that's like the most amount you could make.
Yes.
It's a lot of paperwork for $12.
Yeah, but that's pretty funny.
Lex, you mentioned you got Manscaped last podcast.
I did, and I was so excited when it showed up. I think it showed up like a day early, so the box said Manscaped on it. Was hyped. Took that thing downstairs, got my nicest pair of scissors, and just set aside my phone and just took the time to just appreciate that box. I haven't used any of it yet, except the mints. The mints
Are
are
they good mints?
they're tiny. They're so tiny.
You did hype up those mints.
That's really why I ordered it all.
That's the only reason.
But no, I haven't got to use any of like the trimmer or any of the I don't know, like the deodorant or the toner or any of that stuff yet. I will eventually. But it's super cool. I also ordered they call them the shears. It's like a whole fingernail kit. It's super nice. Comes in this metal and leather case, and it's like magnetically has a door on it. Has like really nice fingernail clippers, a file, tweezers, and like these little scissor things. I don't really know what they're for, but they're cool. And it came with this bag and underwear. The underwear is dope. And then
that is cool.
I'm really happy with that purchase. And talking about Manscaped, it's our sponsor for today. Just kidding. No, it's not. But if you're thinking about it, I highly encourage you to go for it. And use honey. Saves you money.
Bring us to our spot.
No, I wish. One day. But
maybe.
that's what we have the Patreon for. Probably will be out within the next 2 episodes. We'll have a Patreon. Starting the bonus episodes. Where we talk about the real stuff. Maybe that's when we'll bring up Tage's Rager.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the next topic, or maybe something else. I don't know.
What's up?
Oh.
What's going on?
like high school sports, because like right now we gotta wait like 9 weeks till.
Oh yeah,
the
I haven't
online.
even. I looked at it briefly. One of you guys should explain it to me because I don't know it that well actually.
So I mean, from what I've heard, it is like, so we're doing all the sports starting with winter, in like December I think. So all the
I
winter
think
sports.
like January.
Oh, maybe January, and they're gonna be shorter seasons. They're only like 7 weeks long. So there won't be any overlapping sports. You can still do all of them. They're just all shorter seasons.
Yeah.
So it'll go.
Oh, by time.
It'll go winter sports are like basketball, and then fall sports football, and then spring sports like baseball. So I mean, it'll be nice. Hopefully that that like stands. Like hopefully it doesn't change. 'Cause I still
Yeah.
want to do sports.
I mean that's
but-
assuming everything gets better, which don't think it has been so far. Let me actually pull up the numbers. I haven't looked at them in a while.
So I mean, if it does happen, I'll be happy.
We're definitely, I don't know if we talked about this, but we're definitely not going to school in person until after Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
I wonder if there's gonna be like any playoffs if we do sports too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that'd be weird because it'd overlap the next sport. So
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
maybe. Huh. Well, let's just hope we don't make it to playoffs.
so let's see. The U.S. had spiked their cases. Oh my gosh, why is it like this? Spiked their cases on, it looks like about July 17th. And then we started going down from there all the way to 40,000 a day. And then so far it's been spiking back up. And today was 60,000 new cases today.
Oh, no.
So
Wow.
it was going down and then it's spiking right back up. And
I think. What about like the Oregon numbers? Because those are the ones that we need to worry about for high school.
there are officially 162,000 deaths in the U.S. alone, with 1,200 dying today. I know, I'll tell you guys, Oregon.
That's not good. People should stay inside, listen to our podcast,
Listen,
have a nice
listen to the
Yeah.
podcast.
hot cup of
Come on now.
coffee.
Come on now, if you're listening to this podcast, you really need to listen to it.
Really, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. This one's coming
listen.
out late tonight. It's like we said, it's been a long day. So if you were planning on listening the day it came out, sorry it was late. But I think most people will probably listen to it the next day.
And if you're a true fan, you would know why already.
What?
Did we talk about
Oh God.
No, we did. Like the foam. I don't know if we talked about
Oregon,
how, like,
Oregon is going up steadily at about 300 cases a day. And there's no trends really going on. It's pretty even, 300 a day.
okay.
What about the foam?
Like I don't know if we talked about it. I think we did, but like after like the power went out, we kind of just were like, oh, okay, and then we just
Yeah.
hung out at your house for a
Wait,
while.
hung out at my house, took a couple trips to the store, and then got the whole podcast set up.
Mhm.
So yeah, and made a big old mess. My whole area is a mess though. Really need to take some time to clean. I'm just working all the time.
Saw Ken today. That was nice.
The
Haven't
boy
seen him in a
Ken.
while.
Long hair.
He did not talk to us the first time we said hi.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but he knew of our existence because the second time we went to Fred Meyer's, like, you guys were already here.
What about Everett?
I didn't even know ever. I thought it was somebody else. Basically, my
I thought it
brother.
was
What?
I thought it was a man when he walked in.
Oh.
I know your mom was like,
Does he-
Everett's coming over with Leo, and then we just heard this man voice,
Yeah.
and then we looked up and it was this little guy.
And then we all just kept whispering, "Hi, Everett."
Oh yeah, when we walked by the door.
And then Leo wasn't taking a shower for like an hour.
Did you
Is
come
he still
home after
showering?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did you
he's
come after
been
dropping us off, and he was still showering.
Oh, what a guy. No, he was playing Fortnite while Everett was sitting on the bed.
He's still playing Fortnite.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
He's in
yeah,
a
I saw
squad
him
now.
on the thing. Yeah, so John is still MIA. I wish we were joking, but we can actually not contact him. But that's pretty usual. So
Oh,
we don't know
yeah,
what's going on with that guy.
there's so much that we don't know. Basically, his YouTube channel is how we know he's still alive. or the updates on what's going on in his life.
Aidan, you uploaded a new video. We haven't talked about your channel on here.
No, we haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I just got my brother gave me a password for Adobe stuff, so I got like Adobe Premiere Pro and Photoshop and stuff, and I was like, you know, maybe I'll try editing videos. That seems fun, and I just got really into it, and I've just had a lot of fun doing them. So I've just been recording myself playing video games with, whether it's just by myself or with friends, and I've been recording and uploading.
You wanna give it a shout out? What's your at?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mr.Legs on YouTube.
The dot is part of the Mr.
Mr.Legs.
Yes, we call. I don't know if any of you guys are fluent in Spanish like the rest of us, but Aidan's last name is Pierres, and I thought it sounded like Piernas, so I started calling him Aidan Legs.
I did not know that's where it came from.
You didn't? You didn't?
No,
You didn't know?
I asked Lex like, what's the reason? Or I asked Aidan, what's the reason? He's like, oh, I don't know, I just like legs
Oh,
or something like that. You're like, you thought of legs.
I don't know. Yeah.
oh,
I don't
yeah,
know that it was Lex.
No, yeah, it's because it sounds like legs.
yeah.
Okay.
I just kept calling Aidan Legs.
Yeah. And then I had nothing else, and I didn't want to just have my username on everything be just my full name. So
I have
also you had like your caption on Instagram that one time.
legs.
You said legs.
did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my caption on Instagram. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant my username. No, yeah.
Caption.
I didn't know it's a caption, so I just.
I have a YouTube as well, but it's kind of been taking a break, so I'm not gonna advertise it because I haven't been doing anything. I plan on like documenting my flying stuff once I get going, but wait, I just got a plotter, which is like a little tool you use on your map to plan, and then a flight calculator, which you use to do nerd calculations. So should be taking my test in about a week.
Yes.
So that will
Get
be
that
cool.
permit type thing.
Yes. That will be
Love the old-
epic. So hopefully I will be flying in the air by the end of the month. It's my goal.
Don't you have to get your license by end of 2020, or else like you don't get the grant or something like that?
So basically the way I'm able to do this, I've always been interested in flying stuff, but I get to do it now because I got a scholarship for $10,000. So it's from AOPA, it's a insurance thing. Super grateful to them. And so basically they gave me $10,000 and said you have 1 year from now, which was in about March. They said you have 1 year from now to get your license, otherwise you owe us $10,000. So, but no, I'll be doing it, and I kind of like that because it holds me accountable. I'm kind of forced to do the things that I want to do, which I like.
Good. You have a busy life. Oh, do you guys have any, besides that one story, any cool stories from your job?
We're not telling that
she
one.
went
We're
on
not
top.
telling
I
that
think
one.
it
No.
I don't
No.
think that needs to ever be.
No.
spoken
We're gonna
about
forget
it,
that.
I don't want that to be brought up in my memories anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not even gonna mention it.
You guys have a follow up on the white mugs?
Oh yeah.
He still has one every morning.
And
He-
he dips his thumb in it all the
He
time. When
does.
he's just holding it and his thumb, like the water
Is in
splashes
it.
around.
But he tried to leave it once. Where he was like telling us where to work, and he set it on the ladder right where we were about to work on. I said, "Oh, don't forget your mug." I handed it back to him. He was trying to leave it again, but I wouldn't let him.
Whoa.
I wouldn't let him slip up.
You broke the fourth wall?
It's like
Yo.
it's like when you wake up a sleepwalker. I told him to pick up his mug, and then he started freezing up.
He just turned to you and just charged.
His third eye opened. You just solved like the mystery of his life.
Ty said
Of
his
where
thing
the mugs
crashed.
have gone. Oh.
Yeah.
Coming
What a
back.
change.
I asked him if he knew how to fix it. He said he didn't. So we'll just. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Ty. We were just
Ty,
talking
Ty,
about you.
Ty.
It's back.
My Wi-Fi just died and then came back to life
weird.
suddenly.
Nice.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? My work.
Yeah, you're working.
Yeah.
Giving the mug
Oh, you guys
snack.
got gloves today, right? Because you guys are.
Oh yeah, my
waterproof
fingers
ones.
have turned into sandpaper. I could have sanded the deck with my fingers.
Right now, mine are only 2 fingers.
Mine
I don't
are
know why.
all of them. But yeah, we bought some waterproof gloves so we don't jack up our fingers anymore. Yeah. Homeboy, our boss, spent $25.50 on GoPro equipment.
Huh?
Our boss.
Why? How is he so
No, not Eddie.
rich?
The one we're working
He's
for, but-
he's worked in a lucrative industry and he did a lot. He was telling us that he knew the
Oh.
man Michael Jackson himself,
That is cool.
or he worked for him at least. But yeah, so like
And Oprah.
yeah, but yeah, so he basically he's having his whole experience. He likes to jet ski a lot. He likes the ocean and this whole rock building thing, but it's pretty unique. He's having it all documented. He really wanted to, and so he's trying to get filmmakers to come and do it all. And so we were talking about that. I'm like, oh, I'm really into film stuff. I know editing. I really like to do stuff with cameras and audio and stuff like that. He's like, oh, maybe I'll just hire you then. And then so we talked about
Jesus.
it. We talked about it some more. So basically what he wants is like a 15-minute short that he's gonna pitch to channels like HGTV and stuff. So we talked about it. We got some. Let's see. We got 5 GoPros ordered, and a whole bunch of equipment.
Holy shit! Like brand new, like the newest GoPros.
Yeah,
and
we bought 4 of the Hero 8s, and then we bought 1 of the GoPro Maxes, which is like the 360 2-lens camera.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, but that's not like the greatest camera for like.
It's
a
not.
documentary.
Yeah. So
That's like
basically
the action sport camera.
those are mainly going to be on the jet ski, and then
Okay.
I'll probably end up using my camera if we're looking for real high quality stuff. So yeah, now on top of being a concrete guy for that, I am also a director.
So you're making double the money.
I hope so. We haven't talked about it yet, but he was planning on paying them a lot, so he better pay me a lot.
Well, you know, if you ever need a third person,
We probably will. If I get full into this film stuff, then yeah, we'll probably get another guy.
and we will be on HGTV, and we'll shout out the podcast.
We could shout out I could sneak the podcast into the thing. We could do a little piece on the employees, and we could talk
Is
about
his
the podcast.
life that interesting?
It
Like,
was.
a TV show. Okay, it was.
But
That'd
yeah.
be so cool if there's a whole like segment on the white mug. A whole episode on the white
That would be
mugs.
funny. But yeah, so he like.
What do they mean? Where are they going? Why are there so many white mugs?
But yeah, he jet skis a lot, and he lives in a beautiful place, so he really wants to get shots of that, and then just like so he'll do like lifestyle shots, and then he'll also do this rock stuff because that's pretty awesome. And then
Does this guy need surf lessons?
he is Richardson. Richardson's giving him surf lessons.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Yeah.
Sick.
So
Richardson's where like he's like your contact or kind of middleman. He made you meet him or whatever.
oh yeah, I mean our PE teacher. Ollie Richardson, he knew this guy before I did, and he's my soccer coach. So he's like, hey, I got this job. Anybody on the soccer team want it? I called back first.
Yeah, he texted me about it, but I never texted him back.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna take it anyways though, because like I don't know.
It seems like a lot.
A lot of later
It
July,
is.
like, around the time that he sent me, I was kind of busy with like a lot of
Yeah.
random stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like you have to be committed to it.
Mhm.
And I also, at the time, we had just got done with like 2 painting jobs. So I was like, you know what, if this keeps going, but everyone's busy, and now we're getting back into it.
Yeah, so I mean, that was pretty cool, and yeah, he is also having a book written about his life from one of his childhood friends. He's a really good author, and it's like the book is like halfway done, and when it's done, it'll be published nationwide, like all
It's called
major
The White
bookstores.
Mug.
The Mystery of the White Mug.
He's been doing
Who's
it.
writing
since
it for him? Do you know who it is?
His name is
Right.
John.
Don't know his
Jonathan
last
Fritz.
name.
That's all I know.
It's
Okay.
John.
Interesting.
I think it's J.K. Rowling. The
Oh, yeah.
J for John.
That'd be pretty cool.
John K. Rowling. That's the only author I could think of.
That guy, like, just from the way you've like explained him, he is an interesting man.
He's so
Maybe
awkward.
He does need a TV show.
Yeah, he like repeats himself
He
3 times
does. Oh my
when
god.
he's talking to us.
So he gives us one instruction. I'm like, okay. And then he just says it again, and we have to go through it like 4 times. I understand it off the first one. And he just goes through it 4 times, but he rephrases it every time, so it's just like it's more annoying that way than just saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And then he like, it's kind of annoying when people watch you. It's not annoying like while you're working, not for like short periods of time to like checking you, but like when he's watching you for a long time, especially doing something stupid like moving sand from one place to the other. He watched us the whole time while we were doing that, in silence. We just took shovels of sand and moved them somewhere else. We probably did that for like 15 minutes. Maybe shorter than that. But yeah.
And then when we did more important stuff, he decides to leave.
Yeah, and then we started like pouring concrete and like evening out so we could start tiling, which neither of us have ever done before, and he didn't want to watch that. But yeah, so it's enough about my job.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cat story.
Should I tell it? I'll talk about the Damian Lillard thing first.
Ty, you're muted, by the way. Keep going.
So, Damian Lillard, he's a basketball player, professional basketball player in the Portland Trailblazers, and basically the Portland Trailblazers, they had a game today against the LA Clippers, and they ended up losing, which Damian Lillard, who's very good at free throws, he missed 2 free throws like to win the game near the end. So they ended up losing, which sucks. And then, if you don't watch basketball, you're probably not going to understand this part, but it's interesting for people that pay attention at all. But basically, he said afterwards that like he's sent like 2 of the players on the Clippers home from playoffs, and like just he wasn't being cocky or anything. He was just like if you read the whole thing, he's basically like. So it's like kind of a respect thing between players to have a reaction and things. But then Paul George said, "And you getting sent home this year," which Paul George is on the Clippers. He said, "And you're getting sent home this year. Respect." Which Damian Lillard ended up having a great response to this when he said, "Keep switching teams, running from the grind, you boys is chumps." Which basically, because Paul George switched teams, so he was basically saying, like, you're, like, stop bandwagoning, I guess, because he got sent home when he was on another team. I don't know. It's just very interesting how in the bubble, in the small, compact area, how they're going to start having these big feuds, because there's already some in other games, like, if you watch Kyle Lowry and a player, I can't remember, Aaron Gordon, they got enough, like, people are getting in, like, arguments and stuff. It's
Weird.
pretty crazy.
And they're all like right next to each other.
Yeah,
are they all like staying in a Disney hotel?
Yeah, so they're gonna eventually come in
weird.
contact from there, and it's just like it's kind of crazy. I think.
Wait, what? They're staying in it.
Yeah.
So is the whole NBA like
not the whole NBA?
No.
A lot of teams though. It's all teams that were gonna make the playoffs, and then whichever teams are that might be able to still make it.
Wasn't like 20 teams?
It's
or might be less.
It's 22.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, 9 from the East, 13 from the West.
When's it supposed to end?
The regular season games end on the 14th, and then playoffs start after that.
Who's winning the playoffs? The Lakers?
I don't know.
basketball that much.
I don't know. Yeah,
I wanted to watch it, but I'm too lazy to get into it.
I didn't know about the quarantine thing, which makes sense. So I mean, they're being pretty safe then. That's why there's so little.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. While the MLB is being a little bit more cases.
Is there more news on that? For people that didn't listen to our last episode, basically, MLB is getting a whole bunch of cases, so they're thinking about, so their season's being delayed, and they're considering canceling it if it doesn't get fixed. So, did they say anything else?
I do not know.
There's a report that came out 5 days ago that said if it weren't for the money, the MLB would be canceled.
Oh.
The MLB would have been canceled.
Yeah, I mean,
they want the money.
That's the case with everything.
Yeah.
Well.
So.
Mahomes just bought a baseball team.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Have they said anything about the football? About the football?
I mean, there was that like trend going, that like hashtag going on, like we want to play or something like that, and then some players are opting out of the season. It's looking like it's gonna happen, but don't know yet.
Is it supposed to start? It's supposed to be like a fully normal length season and stuff.
Oh, I don't know about
Maybe.
that. I do know that like their boot camp started though. At least
Yeah.
for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what they should try and do is do what the NBA is doing,
Yeah.
because that's
There's so many
the best.
people though.
I know it's difficult,
huge.
There are bigger teams, yeah.
but if they could somehow separate, that's obviously the safest. I mean, 3 weeks in a row, no, not a single person that's there from the NBA has tested positive.
And I mean, it doesn't take an epidemiologist to know that that's not going to change because there's nothing going in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, if there's like 32 teams and there's like 100 players on each team, that's a lot of housing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
so
I don't think they're gonna do it the
we
NBA.
should bubble off a city.
Yeah.
That would
That
be interesting.
seems like it wouldn't work.
Maybe an island, do
Oh,
like Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
That would be
I don't
cool. I don't think it's gonna happen though. That seems too expensive.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean, the
NBA
NFL
no,
has
the NFL
plenty
does
enough
have
money.
plenty of money.
Uh,
Do you want to hear the story now?
Yes.
Cat
Cat
story?
store? I don't
Long-awaited.
even know what this is.
I think I've told you, so you'll probably figure it out. But
Oh, is it the? I think I know what it
Yeah.
is.
all right. So let me paint a picture. Basically, where I live, whenever we'd go on runs, like right around my house, the end of it, you have to run up this huge hill, and it sucks. It's the worst thing ever. So one day, my dad and I are we're going on a run. So we run down the hill, and we were both already like, why are we shouldn't have gone for a run. This is gonna suck. Whatever, we'll just do it. Get out there. And we're on our way back. We're almost done. We're probably like 3/4 of the way done with the whole run. And we're crossing the street, and there's this cat in the road. We're like, oh, there's a cat. We look kind of like diagonally back to our back right, and there's a car coming. And the cat was not on the side of the road that the car was. It runs to the side, and then like stutter steps, like it doesn't know where to go, and then just
Aw.
it gets hit. It doesn't just get hit. It gets ran over by each specific tire. Like it's just
Aw,
boom, boom,
what?
boom, boom.
Oh.
It was not looking good.
That's sad.
And then the car stops, and then my dad and I we stop and we're looking, and the cat just gets up and just sprints away.
What?
How?
What?
Don't know how it gets up and just runs so fast.
I thought it
And we were like-
died.
It just happened. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
It was insane. And yeah. And the guy got out and we were like, it just ran away. He was like, oh my god.
That's. I saw a cat get hit once and it did not survive. It's
I
sad.
don't.
But my dad and I just talked about the whole run back, and so then we like weren't even paying attention that we were doing the hill. And we now we have a great story to tell.
Wow. There's.
If it didn't live though, it wouldn't have been a great story.
Yeah. There are so many like dead animals on the side of the road in Depot Bay. It's so weird. There's
Yeah,
like the past since we drive to Lincoln City to work every day. There has been one on like the south side of Depot Bay and one on the north side of Depot Bay, and they've been there for like days, and we've seen them both. Did you see it on our way to work today in Depot Bay?
Yeah, I did.
It's so it's
And there's one when I go to my dad's house. There's one there as well.
it's gross.
I think on like Wednesday I went to try and get my hair cut, but it was closed. But there was like a raccoon on the bridge.
Oh. I saw a coyote once. It wasn't dead, but it was just running around.
It just confused me why it's on the bridge.
You know, he just wanted to hang. Maybe
It's a
he was
dead raccoon on
sad.
the bridge. No, he's
Yeah.
dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Right.
sad. Maybe he was thinking about jumping. And it's like, nope, I'm gonna go in front of a car.
Okay,
Oh.
don't need to make it dark.
Okay. I don't. Do you think raccoons can get depressed? Fish can
Oh my
get
gosh,
depressed,
that
raccoons can
fish
get depressed.
can get depressed was so funny. The TikTok.
Oh, the ones it's like, you. I don't remember. It's funny,
What is
though.
it? It's like, you see Bill over there? He's a crab. He's content. He doesn't have the ability to swim like we do. We have a gift.
Oh
That's
yeah.
funny.
That was good actually. I remember.
Yeah, and they made a second one. It's pretty funny. Like that.
Yeah, I saw poor fishy, poor raccoon.
Yeah. Update on TikTok getting canceled. We'll also talk about it with Marco probably. But I think the official thing that was Trump said if it's still owned by the current company it is, like a big Chinese company, it's banned on September 15th. If Microsoft buys it by then, it's staying. And Microsoft said they're like seriously considering buying it. I would assume that the Chinese company will not sell it though.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, I feel like it started all with the Asian population. So they already have a huge audience in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I mean, like it sucks to lose the audience in America, but you still have the giant audience that you started with anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I wonder how well it will get banned. Because I mean, if it's like a regional ban, like it's like, oh, you're in America. I mean, VPN. If it's like it's not in the App Store, well, I think that App Store is international. It's all around the world. But,
Yeah. I just don't want my TikTok to be messed up if it stays because I have the best TikTok. Half of it is good videos that I think are funny, and then the other half are monkey TikToks, and I couldn't be happier.
Microsoft is gonna make it something stupid like they did with Minecraft.
They're gonna get rid of your frog TikTok.
I love frog TikTok. I want to get a frog so bad.
Cars and monkeys.
Monkey.
Well, I mean, did they kind of ruin Minecraft? But
who uses Windows Edition?
Okay, Windows Edition garbage.
Exactly. That is the Minecraft. That is the Microsoft version. The rest is fine.
They kept the same coders for Java.
Yeah, no, so Java is fun. All Minecraft is good. I mean, maybe Pocket Edition has some problems, but Windows Edition sucks.
Yeah. Console Edition,
Well, I mean, that's kind of the
that is Windows Edition.
That's the one you're stuck with.
Yeah.
For console, you don't really have a choice.
So Java good because we have that little Minecraft server that we haven't gone on in a while.
So now it's becoming a thing where like I saw PewDiePie doing it. He did it with his members on his YouTube. He has a member-only Minecraft server, and the Misfits, another podcast, have a Patreon-only Minecraft server. So we could make a Minecraft server just for the Patreons.
We could use that one realm that I made. I still haven't canceled it.
You've been paying for a realm?
It's only been like a payment, one.
Oh.
Just because it's only been like 2 months, or maybe it's been 2 payments, but.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Yeah, we could use that, or we could cancel it and then make a new one.
Cancel it. We have servers for a reason.
We have the modded server.
That's why.
I know, but there's no way that'll be able to hold more than like a few people.
My new computer can run it.
Oh, I forgot you had your new computer.
Yeah. So now I got 32 gigs of RAM and a bunch more other stuff. So.
I don't think.
Dedicated wham.
Okay.
Dedicated wham.
Wham.
No, Lex, I don't think you should. I mean, if you are gonna do that Patreon thing, your computer's gonna become a dedicated server.
Yeah. But yeah, just an idea. Hey, well, yeah, just an idea. So.
But it was fun. We got some pretty good progress on that world.
I think we should go back to it soon.
We should, especially with Carson, because Carson got a computer, but he's done.
Carson.
Yeah.
Once school starts, guys, I'll be home a lot more, so I'll be able to play that a lot more.
Cool. So we do need your guys' help with some stuff. When we bought our mics, it came with a $25 Shutterfly gift card. Just I don't know, some deal they were doing or something. We didn't really care about it, but we were surprised it showed up. But now we have $25 to spend for 4 of us. So we got $100 on Shutterfly to spend, and we don't know what to get. We were thinking maybe pictures of Matt Damon, maybe pictures of our logos. We could get mugs, and so we're all sipping on the mugs.
All a different type of random dog.
So if you guys have any ideas, go over to Shutterfly.com. They have like a million different products, and message us your ideas.
They have little pillows. They have giant posters.
Yeah, we could do something cool. Should we bring up the comments on the YouTube video? I didn't even know about them.
No.
Okay, we
If
won't.
you really want,
Let's
I don't
not.
know.
Because I was
That's
thinking about
not-
it earlier. I don't really want to.
No, don't do that.
I mean, all we could say is a view is a view.
That sounds kind of stupid, but
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
whatever.
no.
Please cut that out.
Nope. I'm gonna
Hey,
bleep
Chimera,
it so they
Chimera,
think
cut
you
that
said
out. Chimera.
Also, we got a new
Kamara.
assistant, Kamara. We really want to be able to do anything without him. Big shout out to Kamara.
Thank you, Kamara.
We don't know if you guys will ever hear from them or ever see them, but we do have this assistant named Kamara. Awesome person.
They're gonna be more prevalent in the IRL.
In the IRL. I mean, we really couldn't do it without him.
No,
So
that's
we appreciate that. Big shout out to Kamara. So,
man.
yeah.
I don't.
What-
Pomegranate? No, I don't want to talk
What
about
else we got on the list?
I
Nothing.
think that's it.
I mean, we've been going for 56 minutes.
Oh wow.
Carson
Okay.
is still playing Rocket League.
Is he really?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not playing it. It's just open.
Well, sure.
Okay. What do I know? What does
Yeah.
Carson know?
Carson,
I
we don't
know.
really respect
So,
you after you said what you did.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Don't
get
you
it all
don't know what to you're speechless right now. Don't even
Yep.
talk. Don't even talk. You can't defend yourself.
Yeah, you little.
It's
You must take
unrecoverable.
rest.
Oh, shut it.
It's unrecoverable.
You red throw up boy.
Hey, I
Barf
don't have control over that.
When you
Yeah,
move into
don't-
your
don't
new house,
drink.
are you gonna barf all over it?
No, I'm not gonna do that like you. I mean, it's
Okay.
only like 2 minutes away from my house I'm in now.
Oh, you could get pretty car sick. You got a weird turn by your house.
Well, maybe for you guys, I've never had a problem
Whatever.
with it.
I think it's fine. But okay, I think that's this week's episode. Well, it's been a full month, 4 weeks. So that's-
Sticking with it.
that's pretty dope. Thank you guys for sticking around, looking at our numbers. We're only getting more and more listeners, so that's awesome. Keep listening. I think our episodes are just getting better and better. Our quality is getting better and better. So stick around. Let your other people know about us if you feel like it. Thank you. We'll see you next week in person, hopefully with our special guest at
Yes,
PNW
sir.
Marco.
Thank you.
That's right. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Yep.